What's good, Gemini? So we are doing your reading for the month of June. I do a reading every week. Next week, I'm going to be doing you and your person. But Gemini, let's get to it, okay? My readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising. They are general, so if it does not resonate, check out your Moon and your Rising video. Any extra information you would like to know is in the description box, okay? So what do we have for Gemini, universe, spirits, and guides for the next few weeks? What we got going on for Gemini for the next few weeks? What do we got for Gemini, universe, spirits, and guides? 3 shuffles. Okay, Gemini, for you, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Crossing you, we have the Two of Wands. So I feel like you feel stuck at a crossroads here, okay? I feel like there's a direction, there's a path that you really wanted to take, but there's something here that didn't go the way you had hoped, or you're confused. You're lacking that oomph. You're lacking that natural understanding of what you're needing right now. It's like you're confused. It's like you're just feeling blah. Something did not go the way you had hoped, and it puts you in this very indecisive energy. Tell me about the Page of Wands in reverse for Gemini, please. What's this Page of Wands in reverse? What's the Page of Wands in reverse? The Justice in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like you are confused here because you feel like you're putting into a situation, but you don't feel like you're getting equal give and take. You don't feel like there's balance. It's like you don't feel like justice is being served in a situation. With the King of Wands in reverse, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but you feel like this person is maybe taking advantage of you or taking advantage of the situation. And it's causing a lot of frustration here. It's like they're not taking the proper action to make this situation balanced or equal. And it's putting you in this position of really trying to, it's like you're trying to understand what the right decision is at this point, because you don't feel like this is fair. And it's like you're looking at it like, well, I'm putting in the effort, so why isn't it working out the way it should? And it's just confusing you, because it's becoming a situation that's not fair, okay? For your foundation, we have the Magician card. Tell me about the Magician energy for Gemini's foundation with the Ten of Swords. One more card, please. And the Page of Cups in reversed. There's something here that you are just exhausted. This is you manifesting some form of ending, Gemini. You're starting to really have a hard time holding on to the hope. You're having a hard time holding on to what could be. It's like that optimistic energy that Geminis normally have. It's not there. There's something here that you know needs to come to an end. You feel betrayed. You feel defeated. You feel like there's nothing more you can do. And whether you recognize it or not, the energy you're bringing into the situation is causing you to manifest some form of ending here. Because you're no longer, you don't have the energy anymore to hold on to the situation. It's like a very bummed out, backstab type of energy that you're feeling, okay? In the recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, or the Knight of Wands in reverse, sorry. So strong fire energy in this reading. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse with the Page of Swords in reverse. There's definitely someone here that you were dealing with that was very immature. Okay? This is someone that likes to point fingers. This is someone that likes to play the blame game. It's a little bit of a show off, someone that acts like they're never in the wrong. Okay, and I feel like you were dealing with someone that talked up a big game. And to be quite honest with you, Gemini, I feel like a lot of you guys fell for it. And I feel like that's why you guys are falling into the circumstance you're in right now, because you fell for something here. Give me another card on this, the recent past. With the Hangman in reverse, see what I'm saying? You fell for this. It's like you either gave this person the benefit of the doubt, or maybe you went back to a situation without seeing it clearly. It's like there was someone here that was very good at manipulating your perspective of the situation. Okay, for the present energy, Gemini, we have the Chariot in reverse. So this is you feeling stuck. This is you feeling confused as to what to even move toward. It's like you feel like off track. You feel off track here. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse for Gemini, please. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse. With the Two of Cups, because let's get one more card, please, before I talk too much on that. Two of Swords in reversed. Gemini, I feel like a lot of you guys feel stuck here because you do have a lot of love for someone here. You're really starting to have a hard time ignoring love that you have for someone, but most of you guys feel stuck in a situation, or you just feel confused. You may feel like you can't move toward this person or situation. A lot of you guys fell back into a toxic pattern, even if that's just dealing with family or exes, whatever it may be. And it's like you're getting to a point of recognizing, I can't fake it anymore. I can't pretend anymore, you know? Give me one more card on this Two of Cups energy. With the Three of Coins. So if there isn't someone else on your mind, this is you really craving and fantasizing about an equal give and take type of situation. It's like, I feel like you guys really want to figure out how to get on the same page with someone that you have a lot of love for. You really do. But yet you're wondering, can I even move toward them? Can I even make it work? Can I get out of the situation I feel stuck in, you know? There's just a lot of confusion here for you. You're very, not even back and forth. You're just more frustrated, okay? In the near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles energy, please, for the near future for Gemini. With the Death in reverse and the Empress in reverse. A lot of you guys are ignoring a situation here that's not good for your soul, that's not thriving. You're resisting letting go. You're resisting a transformation here. You're resisting ending cycles, relationships. And I feel like a lot of you guys are distracting yourself by focusing on your work, your goals, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know, especially when you're in a place of confusion. But a lot of you guys, even right now, I mean, with this full moon in Sagittarius, it's bringing a lot of clarity, and it's making the red flags even more apparent, even more evident. Maybe that's why you're just being hit with all this, like, oh my God, what just happened type of energy. And you're definitely realizing that you're in a situation that is not nurturing, that is not thriving, but you're distracting yourself with your work, with your money, things of that nature, until you can gain the strength to completely embrace that transformation or ascension that spirit wants you to go through, to embrace new opportunities and to maybe even move toward true love. Okay, how you're seeing yourself is the Queen of Cups. So you're seeing yourself as someone that has a lot of love for someone here. Okay, tell me about the Queen of Cups. You're definitely in tune with your intuition to the point that it's almost painful. It's like you can't even ignore it at this point. With the King of Swords. So you're seeing yourself as someone that loves deeply, Gemini, but you also recognize you're coming off very cold, very harsh. You may be very blunt with your words. You may be very confusing with what you're saying and how you're feeling, it's like not matching up. Maybe it's like you're having a hard time expressing love because it's coming off very cold, or it's like you're seeing yourself as someone that's trying to boss up, or someone trying to be logical right now, even though you feel deeply for a person or situation. You're trying to stay in this cold like front, okay? The energy around you that you may not be aware of, Gemini, is the 8 of Cups. So the ability to walk away from a situation that's not fulfilling, or this is just recognizing that your environment or current situation is not fulfilling you. And it's like, what are you doing there? But I feel like you already know that. It's so evident in this reading. And I feel like there is someone that got to you here. Maybe sucked you back into a situation, or... And nobody can force us to do anything, right? But there is definitely an energy influence in your space, even if that's family, you know, friends, whatever it is, sucking you back into old habits, whatever it may be. And I feel like it's starting to become very evident of the bad decisions you may have made in the past few weeks or a little while. And it's like, what did I do? You know? And you're having a hard time even expressing it to the people around you, to your family. It's like you don't even know how to express it at this point. And that's something a lot of people don't know about Geminis. We have a very difficult time expressing emotion. Very difficult. And we can be looked at as harsh or rude. That's just how Geminis are. We speak very logically, very rationally. It's hard for us to pull out that emotion. And I feel like you guys, the more you feel, the more frustrated you become, because you don't even know how to express something here. Okay? Hopes and fears, Gemini. We have the King of Cups. So this is the person you would see as your counterpart. You're seeing yourself as the Queen of Cups, and you're hoping for this King of Cups person. Tell me about the King of Cups, please. With the Emperor in reversed. So you're fearing that someone that you have a lot of love for is going to either not take accountability for the situation, or it's like they're going to leave you hanging. You may be fearing that they expect more of you than themselves. But a lot of you are hoping that this person at least has that love. But it's like you're scared because you're not sure if this person will take charge of that love and do what love is required of us. You know, love is just not, it is just a fact, but it's also an expression. It needs to be expressed. It needs to be shown. You know, it can't be used to justify negative actions. And the Emperor in reverse is someone that uses love to justify negative patterns. Okay? So I do feel like you're hoping for this King of Cups to express themselves, but you're very fearful because you're recognizing that you put a lot of love and hope into someone that you don't know if they're going to show up for you the way you need them to. So most likely outcome, Gemini, is a 10 of Wands. So this is you coming to the end of the cycle. This is you getting fed up. This is you having a hard time holding any extra weight, any extra burdens right now. Okay, that's way too many, guys. Tell me about the 10 of Wands, please, for the most likely outcome. With the Knight of Swords in reversed. There's a lot of aggression coming from you, Gemini, or a lot of frustration because you're having a hard time explaining how you're feeling here. With the King of Coins in reverse, this is you putting all your energy into your work. This is you depleting yourself. This is you overworking yourself, distracting yourself, like in that 8 of Pentacles energy in the near future. You know, this is you really coming to the end of that cycle with that 10 of Wands. You haven't completely dropped those wands. You haven't completely let go of the burden, but this is you. It's like, it's the buildup. It's the intensity of the pain, of the frustration, of the lack of teamwork. It's like you're coming to the end and this is you snapping, you know? The Knight of Swords in reverse is very harsh, speaks with no remorse, says what's on their mind, and it can be very immature, but it's like you feel like you can't express yourself until you get to that point of intensity, or nobody listens, or this immature person or whatever it is doesn't listen. And I do feel like whoever is going to try to mess with you at that point, you're not going to be able to hold back. You're not going to be able to hold back your frustration. especially if you feel taken advantage of financially. Yeah, with the 3 of Wands, Page of Coins, and the 5 of Swords in reverse, you know you have other options, Gemini. And a lot of you guys are getting sick of this front that you have been putting on. You're getting sick of acting like everything's okay. And you're ready to manifest something more stable and move towards something more true. All right, let's get some advice for you guys. This was really deep for a Gemini reading. And I shouldn't say for a Gemini reading, but this is really deep. So I'm sending you guys love and happy birthday as well. So for advice, Gemini, 10 of Wands in reversed and the Temperance card. So this is about releasing baggage, finding that balance, healing from a situation, letting go of past pain, and not only letting go, but being able to look at it and understand why you had to go through it. Okay, it could be a Sagittarius, or it's just there's a need here to find that balance, find that reason to be able to drop something that you're sick of carrying, so you can really manifest something more valuable, more balanced. And with the 7 of Cups at the bottom, you got options. You got options. You don't need to deal with this, right? So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week for the You and Your Person spread, and all the best.